Deep in the woods lived two rabbits, nestled in a serene forest clearing. They were Grandma and Grandpa Rabbit, the wise and gentle elders of the woodland. Their burrow was cozy and warm, a haven of comfort and love. It was filled with the sweet smell of dandelions, making it a delightful place to be. Grandma and Grandpa Rabbit were very wise, their eyes reflecting years of experience. They had seen many seasons change, from the vibrant colors of autumn to the fresh blooms of spring. They loved to share their stories, tales of adventure and lessons learned, with the younger rabbits. Grandma Rabbit was known for her kindness, always ready to lend a helping paw. She always had a kind word for everyone, making her beloved by all. Grandpa Rabbit was known for his patience, a trait that made him a great listener. He would sit for hours watching the sunset, reflecting on the beauty of nature. They were the heart of the forest, a source of wisdom and comfort. Everyone loved them, and their burrow was a gathering place for all. The younger rabbits would often visit, eager to hear stories and learn from their elders. Grandma and Grandpa Rabbit would share their food and their wisdom, teaching the importance of kindness and patience. During festive times, their burrow would be filled with laughter and joy, a testament to the love they had cultivated in the forest. As the day would end, the forest would quiet down, and the rabbits would rest, knowing they were part of a loving community. One sunny morning, Luna and Leo came to visit their grandparents in the forest. They were two young rabbits, full of life and curiosity. Luna and Leo were full of energy, always hopping around and exploring new places. They loved to hop and play, chasing each other through the tall grass and wildflowers. Luna had bright, curious eyes that sparkled with wonder. She loved to ask questions about everything she saw, always eager to learn more. Leo, on the other hand, was brave and adventurous, never shying away from a new challenge. He was always ready for a challenge, whether it was climbing a steep hill or jumping over a stream. Grandma and Grandpa Rabbit were so happy to see them. They hugged them tight, their hearts filled with joy.
Welcome, little ones. We've missed you so much. We've been waiting for you. The forest has so many new things to show you.
The forest is so beautiful this time of year, with the sunlight filtering through the trees and the leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. We have so much to show you. There are new trails to explore, hidden nooks to discover, and so many animals to meet. Let's make this visit unforgettable.
Luna and Leo couldn't wait to explore. They had heard so many stories about the forest. They looked at each other, their eyes sparkling with excitement.
Can we go on an adventure, Grandpa?
Please, Grandpa, we promise to be careful.
The forest held a special kind of magic. It was a place of wonder. Luna and Leo longed to discover its secrets. Grandpa Rabbit smiled. He knew how curious they were, but he also knew the forest could be dangerous.
Remember, the forest is full of wonders, but it's important to be cautious.
Stay on the paths and never go too far alone.
Luna and Leo listened carefully. They knew their grandparents were wise. They promised to follow their advice. They were excited to start their adventure, but they also understood the importance of safety. Section 5, An Adventure Begins. Luna and Leo hopped along the path. The sun peeked through the trees. The forest was alive with sounds. Birds sang sweetly. Squirrels chattered in the branches. Every rustle of leaves made them jump. They saw a family of deer. The deer grazed peacefully in a meadow. A little bluebird flew down. It landed on Luna's outstretched paw. Everything was so new and exciting. They were having the best time. Section 6, The Mysterious Cave. Suddenly they saw something interesting. It was a dark, mysterious cave.
Wow, Leo, look, what do you think is inside?
The cave seemed to call to them. It sparked their curiosity. They forgot about their grandparents' warning.
Let's go inside, Luna. It could be an amazing adventure.
The lure of the unknown was too strong to resist. They cautiously approached the cave entrance. Section 7, Danger Lurks. Slowly they stepped inside. The air grew cold and damp. It was too dark to see.
Leo, I'm scared, whispered Luna.
Suddenly, they heard a low growl. A pair of glowing eyes appeared in the darkness. A large, shadowy figure emerged. It was a badger, and it looked angry. Luna and Leo were terrified. They realized their mistake. They had been reckless. They wished they had listened to their grandparents. Section 8, A Lesson Learned. They turned and ran as fast as they could. The badger chased them. its sharp claws digging into the earth as it pursued them relentlessly. Luna's heart pounded in her chest, and Leo's breath came in ragged gasps. They had never run so fast in their lives. Luna and Leo barely made it out of the cave. The darkness had been suffocating, and the echoes of their footsteps had only added to their fear. As they emerged into the light, they felt a brief moment of relief, but the badger was still on their heels. They raced back to their grandparents' burrow, their legs burning with the effort. The familiar path through the forest seemed longer than ever, and every shadow felt like a new threat. They could hear the badger's growls growing fainter, but they didn't dare slow down. They were out of breath, their chests heaving as they finally reached the safety of the burrow. The adrenaline that had fueled their escape began to fade, leaving them trembling and exhausted. They collapsed onto the soft earth, gasping for air. Tears streamed down Luna's face. She had never been so scared in her life. The reality of what had just happened hit her all at once, and she couldn't hold back the sobs that racked her small frame. Leo put a comforting arm around her, his own eyes glistening with unshed tears.
We're sorry, Grandma, Grandpa, cried Leo. His voice was choked with emotion. We didn't mean to disobey you. We just wanted to explore the cave. Luna nodded in agreement, her tears still flowing freely. We didn't listen to you, Luna added, her voice barely above a whisper. We thought we could handle it on our own. The weight of their mistake hung heavy in the air, and they both felt a deep sense of regret.
Grandma and Grandpa Rabbit hugged them tight. The warmth of their embrace was a stark contrast to the cold fear that had gripped the children moments before. It was a reminder that they were loved and protected, no matter what. They were just happy they were safe. The relief in their eyes was evident, and the tension in their shoulders eased as they held their grandchildren close. The danger had passed, and they were grateful to have their family together again.
It's all right, little ones, Grandma Rabbit said softly. We're just glad you're both okay. That's all that matters. Her voice was soothing, and it helped to calm the children's frayed nerves. We're just glad you're both okay, Grandpa Rabbit echoed, his voice filled with warmth and reassurance. We were so worried about you. The children felt a sense of comfort in their grandparents' words, knowing that they were truly cared for.
Grandpa Rabbit nodded, his eyes twinkling with a mix of relief and wisdom. He knew that this experience would be a valuable lesson for Luna and Leo, one that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives.
Curiosity is good, he said, but it's important to balance it with caution. Always remember that some adventures can be dangerous, and it's okay to ask for help when you need it.
Luna and Leo learned a valuable lesson that day. They realized that their grandparents' warnings were not just to keep them from having fun, but to keep them safe. They understood the importance of listening to those who had more experience and wisdom. They realized that listening to their elders was important. The stories and advice from their grandparents were not just old tales, but lessons learned from years of experience. They began to see the value in the guidance they were given. They understood that adventures could be dangerous. The thrill of exploration was still there, but it was now tempered with a healthy respect for the unknown. They knew that they needed to be more careful in the future. From that day on, they promised to always be cautious and listen to wise advice. They made a pact with each other to never ignore the warnings of their elders again. It was a promise that would keep them safe and help them grow into wise and thoughtful individuals.